All right, hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a VOD review with my student Ray. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, I'm Ray, US ADC. I've started playing League around a month ago. I'm Plat 3 with a 47% win rate, and I've been watching League for a lot of years, so I'm not completely inexperienced, but I'm here to at least learn not to die and like play better overall.
Nice. So that's perfect. So let's get straight into the session. Usually I just go over like the bot lane 2v2 before we do anything because, okay, in this lane, your support is counterpicked for the early game. Like you're gonna suffer a little bit, but if you get past the early game, which I'm gonna help you with, you should outscale the shit out of them. Okay, you counter Tristana in the mid to late game, and Soraka counters Pike because the longer the game goes, the lower the silence cooldown is, and if Soraka can silence every Pike Q, GG, well played. If she can't, it is what it is. So another thing to be really, really scared of when you're playing level ones, like obviously the game starts at 0-0. So I'd recommend pressing tab, which you do amazingly. Good job. Good shit. But if you're playing versus a hook support, Nautilus, Blitzcrank, Pike, you need to be a little bit more careful. I think you know that. But there's specific areas where you have to be more careful. So I'm gonna draw it out for you real quick.
I usually stand on the try, and if my mid lane is not covering chickens, I would stand on the chickens.
Okay, so the reason why mid laners sometimes don't stand here, right, is because they're scared of standing there and then having their flash blown, right? So one thing you can do to prevent that is on one of the entrances, you stand, for example, over here, okay, in this bush, right, along the Krugs, and then you ward the Raptors, okay? So the reason why that's really OP is because now if the enemy walks through here and tries to invade your red buff, they're gonna either walk this way, okay, and then go here, which is very unlikely. People usually do not do this because the enemy can be standing here and then ambush you when you're invading, or they're going to walk this way. And when you're standing on this side of the wall, you can see them walk in and you'll never die. Okay. So versus champions with hooks, make sure you do not give them a free flash early. Otherwise, this lane without flash,
it's cool.
Yeah, so basically you have to make sure that the game starts without you losing any conditions. If something bad happens, we're gonna see, but
no, we actually do good.
Okay.
Because the Sion stands on the tribus for Q max. So when Pike comes in, we just wait and just go for the Pike.
Wait, did you guys ping anything? Okay, well, okay. So this is extremely okay. I'm not gonna say lucky, but usually in solo queue, nobody does this shit where they like go out of their way to help somebody else. Okay, so this is amazing. This I love this. It's just
I just saw the Sion walking. I was like, okay, I know what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So let's just stand here.
Yeah, that's perfect. So that's the good that you have the knowledge to know this. The only thing I would say here is, if they're walking into you like this and they okay, so whenever this thing comes up, it means the Pike Q started, right? So in this scenario, would you rather Q start or W start, and why?
Actually you're right. Like I usually start Q for the wave, but W gives you movement speed after landing a feather. So to chase, I think it would be better W.
Yeah. So on Xayah, the two different, well, there's only two abilities you can start because you can't start E. But if you ever see an all-in level 1, W start, okay? If you ever, like, if you're just playing wave, you Q start. It's the same thing with Lucian. It's kind of the same thing with Corki. Like, if you see an all-in on Corki level 1, you E start. If you see like
Yeah.
no fights and you're just poking, you Q start. So that's kind of the same thought process you have to have with Zaya. Now you also don't have Ghost. I just noticed. Sorry, I just want to
Yeah.
see.
I took cleanse for the Ari and the Pikey and the Q slow for Pike as well. Cleanse. So I was kind of scared that that taking Ghost could like fuck up my lane even more.
Okay.
So I usually go for cleanse or barrier.
Yeah. So this game, I would not really recommend going cleanse because even if the Ari chases into you, by the way, like she's chasing into Ziggs bombs, she's chasing into a Scion, and she's chasing into a Soraka. Like it's very hard for her to do that because you have a decent amount of control champions. So Ziggs, if you know, like he's gonna drop like 10 bombs on her head. And then if she dashes into a Scion, it's kind of the same story. But if you had no, for example, you have no front line. So if you didn't have this and you had like a Yone mid, right? It would be completely fine for me to see you take cleanse. Because then every time they engage, you actually have to be scared. But in this scenario, I'd much rather you go barrier. Because you have to be worried about lane, okay? You have to be worried. The formula goes, if the enemy has an engaged support and you're scared of the lane being hard, you either have to go cleanse or barrier, which you said perfectly. Amazing. But the choice between cleanse or barrier, you almost never want to go cleanse unless you absolutely need it. Okay?
Okay.
Absolutely need it. This game, you don't absolutely need it. So I would rather you barrier. And then if the enemy has like Yumi, okay, then you can go ghost. So super weak, you can go ghost. And then if they're stronger, you go either barrier or cleanse, and then you can make the decision. If this was actually, let me show you what kind of lane you want to be scared of with cleanse. So usually I see with Leonas, if you're versus a Leona and they have one extra CC, go cleanse. You don't have to worry about that. But this game, since it's Pike, only one of his abilities. So Pike Q, yes, it does slow, but you usually only want it for the Pike E because Pike can E start level 1 and then E flash on you. And if you don't have cleanse, you have to blow your flash. That's usually what people are scared of. But Pike didn't start E, and unless you think the enemy player is really good, like I wouldn't really recommend. Like you shouldn't assume that the enemy is faker until like you see them play well, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. I usually assume that they're like better than me. So like I never go into a match. I don't check their profile. I know a lot of people check who they're playing with. I don't do that to not condition myself and like to when I see enemy, I don't want to see enemy abilities. I just want to see. I just assume that they're going to play good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I think in terms of so the only difference though is like E flash on Pike. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest flip ever. Okay. If you fuck it up, your lane is over. Okay. For the next minute, or if you play it well, then you get a huge chunk or maybe a kill. Okay. So that's not playing well. That's like, you have to understand the matchup super well. And you should be able, should be able to understand that if you miss your E flash, like your lane is going to be fucked. It's a flip basically. It's not necessarily playing good. But basically in this matchup, we kind of went over it. I'm talking too much about the cleanse, but basically the cleanse is a little scary for me, but I think you should be able to
chase him down. He burned flash as well, but my Q cooldown comes back on time.
Nice. So that's perfect. I mean, you didn't have to W start, and you got the kills. So
here my 6 was actually being a bitch and like Q in the. Oh, sorry for swearing. Q in the. Q in the Tristana, like he was, he was such. I was like, I immediately paid for dagger. I don't know what else could I buy since I have the
boots.
Yeah, I have the boots option on the roots. So I just bought a dagger, and the Tristana was also low, and like it kind of conditioned. You'll see. You can just keep playing it. It kind of conditioned the because since he's stopping her base, I just try to deny EXP from the Pike level 1.
That's huge, yeah.
But it didn't matter because I fucked up.
Okay. But really quick, sorry for cutting you off. Okay, so usually I don't recommend. Okay, so there's 2 modes for your runes. You either go. So this game, did you go cookies second or in your secondary rune, or did you go cosmic and boots?
I think I took boots and cookie.
Okay, so
or let me check. I don't. Yeah, I derive from like the spell haste and the thing boots or cookies and boots. Okay. Usually those 2, and then cut down. I don't know the name of the other 2. I think is the lifesteal and the
yeah. Those are good.
Or the attack speed. One of the attack speed or. So I actually took cookies. Yeah.
Okay.
I took cookies.
So it's really good that you took cookies, but the only difference that I want you to have here is usually cosmic is better in these types of matchups because your versus engage. So whenever you're playing versus like a Nautilus, right? Think about it like this. You want to get the runes that are the most useful for your game, not the most useful for like what you think is going to be the game. So that made no sense, but I'll try to explain it a little bit better. So basically this game, you're scared of them engaging on you, right?
Yeah.
So what would help you more? 10 extra movement speed or having your flash on a lower cooldown?
Actually, flash cooldown, yeah.
Yeah, because if they get on top of you, the 10 extra movement speed is not going to help you. So usually, if the enemy has, let's say, Malphite, okay? All right, Malphite here, let's say J4, okay? Then you 100% are going to go Cosmic, right? Because you need your flash.
Yeah.
But since this game, they have these champions that are kind of like useless into you having less of your flash cooldown up, it's okay for you to go boots, but the number one sign that tells me you need to go cosmic is this guy. Okay? If this guy's good, he's E-flashing you, he's flash hooking you over and over and over again, so that your flash is on cooldown, and then the Tristana can jump on you when you don't have flash, and guess what happens? You're fucking dead.
Yeah.
So
cookie cosmic?
Yes, cookie cosmic when you're playing versus engage, and then boots cookies when you're playing versus like enchanter lanes where you don't necessarily need flash. Okay. Right. And then the most greedy one is cookies cosmic and free boots, because then you don't have cookies for lane. I wouldn't really recommend that unless you're playing versus like a Yumi, like Sona type lane. Okay. So, okay, let's start the wave.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Here, I was pinging because I wanted, like, I don't want the wave to die fast.
Yeah.
I want to deny as much for the trees. So I'm asking my Soraka to stand on bush and not let the pike walk up. But people get annoyed. People on my elo get annoyed. Like they say, why are you pinging so much? Don't ping so much. I'm used to watching like your type of streams, like a high elo, and they all spam ping all the time.
Yeah.
But here, so I have the habit as well. Yes, but they don't like it, and they usually mute me. So I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do, because I'm like some games, like the one I mentioned to you, the Kate Morgan, I was begging him with pings, but he just type in chat. Since I can't respond because I'm chat restricted too, he just said, "Oh, you're so annoying, muted. You're so bad, muted." And like the rest of the game was like me playing 1v2 because he didn't want to. But yeah, he that was my idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I wanted Soraka to do that.
Okay, so
not hit the wave.
You did it. Okay, so sorry.
It's so good. It's so good.
So couple of things. Usually when you understand, okay, so it's clear to me that you understand what, okay, well, hold on. it's clear to me you understand. You need to stand this bush and you need to deny them EXP, right? Because you want the wave is gonna crash here, and then they're gonna be at tower. So the pike's gonna be at tower, and the Tristana's gonna be coming from lane. So she's gonna be late. She's gonna lose the EXP. So no matter what, you don't want to touch the wave at all. Okay. So if you know that, and you know the elo you're playing in, usually they're gonna just hit the wave, right?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is immediately as the wave is coming. So this is just kind of like you're micromanaging, okay? You're basically telling them what to do. Right now, as the wave shows on your screen, or even before, just ping careful on the wave, okay? Already. Okay. Because the reason why it ended up being bad was because it was right after this bitch casted her Q, right? This is too late.
Yeah, I kind of see oh my god, yeah, that was too late. Yeah, I'm reacting to her.
Yeah.
Not preventing her from, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
here I didn't know what to do, by the way. After she does this, I know that the Pike or the Tristan are going to get at least 1 or 2 millis.
Yeah. But
so, here I was blank. I was like, she fucked up already the wave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should just go with the mood and hit it. In the end, I think I left it. I didn't touch. I just left it, I think.
Okay, so you only hit it one time, but don't do this, okay? So you probably were thinking during this timer, like where you're autoing, it's fine. But in the future, okay, if you're in a situation like this, even though the Soraka queued the wave, you already pinged careful and she's backing off, right? So she's not hitting the wave. This is perfect. Just don't hit the wave and walk to this bush, because even if the Tristana and the Pike end up catching maybe like 1 or 2 melees, it's better than them catching, 3 of their melees if you keep pushing the wave. Because every time you kill a minion, right, the wave starts here. If you kill 1 melee, it ends up here. On the next wave, it ends up here, second, third, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So the more you auto, the worse it's going to be for you, So even though the Soraka fucked up, I don't want you to fuck up just because she did that. Okay?
I autoed it because like I've seen in guys that they say, oh, you need to hit 1 minion, like focus on 1 minion, so like they don't die at different pace. I'm like, I just auto this one, so this one dies faster. So I shouldn't even hit it at all. Okay, so I see.
Okay, the thing. Okay, so when they say that in guides, by the way, it's because, okay, as an ADC, usually you don't want to use your spells to CS waves, especially on the first wave. So you have to, even if there's no one there, okay, what I would recommend is, yes, autoing 1 time, right? So that you drop this minion at this HP, and then these 2 minions are going to be around the same HP, and you'll be able to CS them together. Usually, actually, Veigar V2, I'm pretty sure he says like you auto 1 minion 1 time and then you auto another minion 1 time, so that these 2 minions are going to drop at the same HP, and then this minion is going to die literally like 1 second later, okay? So 1 or 2 autos, doesn't really matter, but usually I'd recommend 2 autos. Now that the Soraka queued these minions, right? This counts as 2 autos, right? So this is perfect for you, actually. Now that she queued them, okay, so it's perfect because like she didn't do it on purpose, right? But it ends up being perfect for you because now these 2 minions are gonna die at the same time, and then you'll be able to CS this minion perfectly.
Yeah.
So
ideally, not touch the wave. But now that the Soraka has already touched the wave, I don't auto because job is already done.
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
So okay, actually, one little thing. So when they say don't auto, okay, so when I say don't auto the wave, right? I don't want you to miss CS. So 1 auto is fine, okay? That's okay, so that you don't miss these 2 minions when they drop at the same HP, okay? So imagine the wave is here, okay? Actually, I'm gonna just play it so that you can see it. So right now, this minion should die first. It ended up aggroing on the Soraka because she pulled the wave. But basically, this minion should die first, and then this should die second, and this should die around the same time, okay?
Yeah.
So if you auto this 1 time, it'll drop to this much HP. So then you'll be able to CS this minion, and then these 2 minions will drop at the same time. So you'll be able to auto 1 when it's at 100 HP, and the other one when it's about like 20 HP. So that's how you CS perfectly on the first few waves, it's by having like one or maybe two autos in the wave. So when I say don't auto the wave, I don't mean like lose CS. I mean like make it so that the wave is CSable and one auto is perfect. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. Okay. So after that, perfect. You ping towards the bush. Amazing. Love that. But whoops. I want you to like commit to this where you stand in the bush as well, okay? Also, don't ward this bush, because if the pike is here, by the way, if he was here and you were walking towards the bush, it'd be 1v2.
Okay, I see.
So, like, you're not scared of the pike 1v2, right?
No. Exactly. Now I saw him too. He saw it as well.
Mm-hmm. So, right now
now I just woke up.
Yeah. So, usually I would recommend whenever you're walking up, try to use the bush when you have... what's it called? Whenever you have lane priority like this, because when you're in this bush, right? In this entire bush, your range of influence is like this, right? It's much bigger than when you're like this. See this?
Yeah.
Because the bush, basically, Fog of War extends the amount of influence you have on the map because they don't know exactly where you are. So I'd rather you use the bush. It's the same thing as engage supports. I always tell them like walk towards the bush so that the enemy is more scared of you. Yeah. And it's the same thing with you. Like obviously you can't hook people, but you can still influence the lane. Yeah. So number one would be walk towards the bush, and then number two would be prep these minions. You did it perfectly. You're CSing it really nice. Rest in peace. Okay. Rest in peace, Juan. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I think they lose two. If I'm remembering.
Yes.
I think that.
Yeah. But this is good.
Then I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm just hitting the wave.
Hold on. Whoa. Do not push. Do not push the wave. Whoa. Because right now, okay, the wave is stuck here, right? If you hard shove the wave, you're basically letting the Tristana farm the entire wave for free. You're gonna get level 3 on these. Level 2 on these 3 melees, okay? So why would you let the Tristana farm for free at level 1?
Yeah, so it's going to sound very newbie, but I wanted to get like level 2 fast, because I think the Kha'Zix that started bot, like on their bot side. So I really wanted to get level 2, shove this in, and like get a nice like bounce. Since the Rengar is pathing top, I wanted to get a nice bounce to my side to prevent, but I died anyways, I think, to the Kha'Zix. Like Kha'Zix did 3 camps and ganked, if I not remember it wrong, because he had 12 CS. So I think it didn't matter, but that was my idea. Is it wrong? Like very wrong. So I should improve this.
No. It's good. Okay, so number one, your jungler is pathing away from you. So I do understand that you want to basically get a crash and not die. I get that completely. But usually, unless you're basically if the lane is equal, I'm fine with you pushing 2 waves, okay? 2 waves is the norm. Usually you do push 2 waves, and then the wave is going to bounce back and it should end up here, and then you're going to let them push into you, right? But right now, Tristana level 1, Pike level 1, you'll get level 2 on these minions. Do you have to be scared of the Kha'Zix at full HP when you're going to be level 2 here?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know, because since I don't know this, I know Pike fuck Soraka level 1, and I get level 2. I think Tristana can run me down, but I don't know. Yeah, I generally don't know.
Think about it. I'm not going to give you the answer, but okay. So if Soraka, let's give you the variables. Okay. So if Soraka goes E level 2, right? And you go, let's say QE, okay? The Tristana is not going to get level 2 until literally these melees, these casters die, okay?
Yeah.
And that's going to happen on the next wave that's coming out of base. Literally this wave that hasn't spawned yet, okay? So if Tristana's walking at you level 1 and you have Q and E, is it allowed?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I should win that. Yeah.
Okay. It's because she lost the XP that you can do this. Otherwise, if everything happened normally, what you did is fine. Okay. Because
Okay, so
you push 2 waves, and then the third wave is going to end up here, and then you're going to let them push into you. That's completely fine because your jungler's pathing top.
yeah, so I should squeeze my advantage more. Okay.
Yes. That's a good use of that word. Nice. But also, you said their Kha'Zix started what side?
I think he started blue.
You think he started
Like
blue?
not in blue. Like I think it because he did a weird thing because I asked normally I expect mid laners to ward chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Like from what I see in streams, right? But
Mm-hmm.
in this case he didn't. So based on like I was thinking, Kha'Zix very strong. He has very strong both sides, so he will path bot.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, I expected him to start not blue. I expected him to red. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's opposite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I expect him to start red, and then path to bot. But since I know the future, he did 3 camps and ganked me.
Yeah.
So he was 12 CS. I was like, what? Where did he come from? You'll see. Yes, I will stop interrupting. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. So your game plan was okay. So number 1, everything was perfect up until this moment. Press your E. Okay. Because now, okay, think about it like this. You have no wards right now, and Soraka, I don't think she has a ward. Maybe she does, okay? But you didn't press tab and you don't have the information, so I'm gonna assume you don't know. Okay? Now that you don't have vision in the river, and your Rengar is pathing top, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a timer to walk up to this turret and hit it?
Yes.
You kind of do, but
Kind of useless. No, I do no damage.
yeah, you can walk up and auto the turret because the Tristan is level 1, right? Remember? Tristan is going to be level 1 until these like casters die. So you don't have to be worried about an all-in. The only thing I'd be like spacing is this guy. If he's walking up to you, you walk up to the turret, let's say you're around here, you're hitting this turret, and he starts walking this way, then you can start walking back. Okay, this is a beautiful diagram, as you can see. He walks this way, you walk this way. Okay?
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I died to a pike hook.
Okay, but the important thing is here your timer isn't like you're not gonna kill them. You're not getting vision. Yeah. The only thing you can do is hit the turret a bit and then poke. That's it. Your Laden's not that strong, so you have to play accordingly. If you had a Nautilus, for example, here, and the Tristana was walking this way, bro, Nautilus is just hooking this guy, autoing, and he's losing literally half his HP bar for free. But because you have a Soraka, you have to play differently, right? And trust me, like literally pro players, okay? If they're playing with a Sona, like maybe they're not going to be happy in lane, okay? Trust me, they're not going to be happy, but they're going to play the lane accordingly, okay? So you have to also play the lane accordingly.
Okay.
So here, just E so that you can get an extra chunk, and then after that, you can walk up to the turret and hit it. This is perfect. This is perfect. Now, you see, you're kind of doing it. The pike's walking up and you're cutting back. Soraka warded, but honestly, this ward doesn't do jack shit, okay? Never, whenever you're scared of a gank, okay? You never ward here. Never. No, you ward this bush here.
Perfect.
No.
Bush? Oh, the
this bush right here. Because when you ward this bush, okay? And the Kha'Zix, he does all of his camps. He walks this way and goes around this ward, so out of vision. Does this ward do anything?
No, we're cooked.
So, especially since your Soraka walked this way, warded, and showed on vision that you warded here, now the Kha'Zix, if he sees that, he's walking this way and you're going to die.
Yeah. No, this Cassius was very smart. I noticed that in game. I was like, okay, this is a clear jungle gap. I won't die. This is a clear jungle gap. So, but that makes a lot. Yeah, since he sees Soraka. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So You have to be scared, okay? Versus engaged supports. Be scared of this timer, okay? You're playing ranged, two range versus one melee, one range. You have to be scared of this guy's engaged timer. If he does not get to kill you guys before level 6, you will win the game.
Yeah, this game is not the case. I died, I think, 4 times. But yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's all good.
We're gonna look at it. So don't hit this wave, okay? Don't hit this wave. You let this wave come into you, no matter what. Do not touch this wave at all, because the more you push it, the more in danger you're gonna be. Okay?
Yeah, actually, I told you that was my plan. I think what happened, like, since I'm not very, like, I'm still not disciplined. I think I die here. I'm pretty sure I die here to the hook. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't die. Wait. So I insta cleanse, I think. And then, like, no, I do die. Oh, no, I don't die. Okay. Oh no, I died. I died to the castle. No, I think I died to the castle.
Okay. Look. Okay. So number 1, your Soraka griefed you. Okay. So she should start.
Wait, really? I thought I played like shit.
No. Soraka level 2 versus Pike. Why the fuck is she going W second?
Oh, you mean the
She should go silence.
The little circle. Okay.
Yeah. This is how the matchup goes. Okay. Whenever you're playing Soraka into, let's say, Tom Kench, any champion that has a channel, okay? With Pike's Q, he channels for a little bit. Soraka silences. What the fuck can Pike do?
So
you got griefed. You got griefed for one timer.
I thought I completely fucked up, actually.
Well, it looks like you fucked up.
Oh my god!
It looks like you fucked up, but in reality, you didn't. Also, she didn't.
So she can cancel Q.
Yes. Well, okay. Me saying that doesn't mean that, like, you should play like this, okay? She fucked up, but
I fucked up too.
You did fuck up because you it sounds bad, but you trusted her to do this, okay? You don't know who this fucking Soraka is, okay? Would you in a scenario, okay, here, where you can walk up and hit this Pike for 60 HP, let's 70 HP, right? You walked up and you hit him for 70 HP. And your Soraka has the chance to either save your lane or lose you the lane. Would you go up for the auto in solo queue?
Oh yeah, no, never. Oh yeah, you're so right.
Like there's no point in you doing that. Like, okay, in a competitive game, you trust your Soraka. She says, okay, I'm going to silence every single Pike hook, which is kind of impossible because her silence is double the cooldown of a Pike hook. But regardless, she says, okay, I have silence here. You can walk up and hit, then go ahead. But this scenario, you cannot do this. This is the one thing that you can't do versus engage supports is give them the engage. Don't do this.
I see.
Okay. If this is a Nautilus 2, you're probably going to die because he's going to hook you towards the turret. And then if you auto him, because you might have auto attack settings enabled, he's going to hook you. He's going to auto. The tower is going to hit you because you hit him back. Basically, you're going to die. Any champion that pulls you back, you have to be scared here. Anyways, so also, the second this happens, by the way, do you want to stay in this lane?
I swear to God, I don't want to, but I have to. Like,
why?
In my mind, I was like. By the way, I didn't notice, but the Kha'Zix. Okay, so while Pike was throwing the hook, my attention was on Pike, but actually Kha'Zix ganked mid.
Yeah,
and he came straight to bot.
Yeah,
but in my mind, I know from watching guides and stuff, they'll say, "Oh, low mana, low on HP, base." But here I'm like, if I base,
no. It's not low mana. No. Whatever the fuck you just said, that's not true. What is true? No. It's not low mana and low condition. Like, okay, sure, that can be a formula you follow, but the reason why you base here, okay, is because if you stay in lane, number one, can you CS?
No.
Okay, if you can't CS, can you at least get EXP?
If the Pike is good, no.
Exactly. Okay. So if those are the conditions, if you can't walk up to the wave and contest, okay, you shouldn't stay. If you can't stay at turret and not get dove, you shouldn't stay even more. Okay. So right here, 2 people died mid, okay? But you know the Kha'Zix should be pathing bot, right? There's a pike on your screen. You should know this, right?
Yeah.
If you're at this HP under turret, let's say Soraka puts in 2 more heals into you, okay? You're at, let's say, 300, 400 HP. Do you think you're still safe?
No. Actually, it's the thing that you said. I thought, oh, okay, I have health potion, I have cookies, and I have a Soraka. Let me try, because if not, my wave, like, my game, I thought, like, if I don't save, it's going to be so fucking bad to play the rest of the game. That was my thought process. I was like, I don't know, probably it's very bad to think that way, but I was like, Tristana, I'm going to be more or less the same HP as Tristana. You know, I can kind of deal with it. That was my thought process. Then I died to Kazakhstan. I was like, okay, it was a bad decision to do that. But yeah, that was like,
okay.
Yeah, I was like, if I base now, Soraka can't hold the wave. I'm gonna lose the full wave, and I'm going to be a level behind minute 3 or minute 4.
Okay, so one thing about this, you can't actually. Okay, so once, let's say from here, okay, you run to turret, or like you run here, right, and you start your base. You're gonna lose the cannon and 3 melees, but you'll be able to catch the 3 casters, right? I would rather. Okay, so the trade-off is you get 3 casters, or let me type this. That looks like on, but whatever. Or 0 because you die. Which one? It's obvious, right?
Yeah.
So you always have to be thinking, like, what is the worst case scenario for me? And is it possible? If I get dove and I lose the entire wave anyways, that's the worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
So once this happens, you have to go, your mind has to go into like fight or flight mode. You have to know, like, okay, am I gonna fucking die on the next few waves? If the answer is yes, you base.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I guess it's still I can deal, you know, because I haven't got that fucked yet, you know, like people don't usually like here I died.
Yeah. So this is basically what you were talking about. But I mean, the game's not over, right? Like, you had a kill level 1, you're gonna be down EXP, but now that Soraka has silence, like, the lane is unironically more playable, and they didn't even get to crash this wave yet. Okay, so your game is not. You're 8. Okay, look at it, right? You're 18 CS to 7.
A lot of yes.
The game's not over. You're completely fine. So don't worry.
I was quite happy when I saw this. I was like, okay. Yeah. I was thinking the Soraka, hold, please.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But I think I don't know what happened. By the way, I didn't see the Kha'Zix. You know, it's just I did not see the here. I didn't ping it. I was expecting Soraka to auto the minion so I can last it, but people don't do this here either. Because I've seen some support players in Twitch as well, and they usually like auto ones, so you can have better CS in. But I haven't seen them yet, even on my games.
Okay.
So I always lose those CS.
Okay. So one thing about that, like pinging and autoing and CSing, it's gonna be hard. Okay, it's always hard because you have to split your attention between telling someone what to do and then also doing the CSing.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a learning curve. Like, you're gonna have to think about it and practice it in your games for you to get it down. It's not easy. For me, it was hard too. But okay, right here, if you want to see it, okay, so the point of you holding this wave, what is the point of you holding this wave? Tell me.
So I can get it. I can get it or possibly make a freeze. But since it's a Tristana, I was like, I probably won't be able to freeze because she can just like bombard the wave.
Okay.
It was to either get the to prevent minions, because farming under tower is harder. So I just wanted to either hold to get the CS or have some to create a slow push as well. So if you leave like little minions, like few minions, I can slow push and get control.
Okay, so that idea. Okay, so you got to the final answer, but you did it without thinking about what you're actually supposed to think about, which is right now. Okay, if your Soraka holds this wave here, okay, let's say she tanks this much HP and they don't kill her, okay, then you get a freeze, right? So the final answer was right. You want to get a freeze here, but when Soraka is holding the wave here, it's to force these guys to push the wave in, okay? Because if they don't do that, right, you're coming back from base with 600 gold in your pockets. Well, not, yeah, it's basically 600. This Tristana, right, she's sitting on like 300 to 400 gold, right?
Yeah.
So in this situation, who's better off? You with your cull in your pocket, or this Tristana with gold that she hasn't spent?
Yeah, me.
Exactly. So in this scenario, this is what you called having better tempo. Okay. Tempo is basically where you are on the map based on your opponent. So right now we would say you have better tempo than the Tristana, okay? Because you are on the map while she needs to be in base. Okay? She fucked up. So they need to take a base here. No matter what, if they don't kill your Soraka here, okay, and they're walking up like this, you need to hold the wave. Don't clear it like this. You need to walk this way and make sure the wave doesn't crash, because if they don't crash the wave, okay, and the wave is sitting here at your turret, it's a freeze, okay? It is the Tristana that's at almost half HP, Pike that's almost at half HP. Here, do they actually want a base if you have a freeze on them?
No, they want to crash.
Exactly. Sure. So now that you have your call and you're going to hit level 3, when they walk up, okay, and they try to push in the wave, are they allowed to do that?
Possibly not, but in game I saw Soraka HP, I was like, and the wave was like in the middle of the tower, so I was like, I can't hold this. I was like, and I was scared of Pike Hook as well. Okay. Yeah, possibly they. I think what you say makes a lot of sense. I think we win the 2v2, but in the moment I'm like, yeah, in the moment I'm just scared because I don't know strengths yet. Okay. So I was like, yeah, I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying.
No, it makes sense. It's just no, it's fine, because what you're saying is like you have a clear thought process. Like right now you think that if you hold the wave you're gonna get fucked. But let me tell you this right now, okay? Pike used this Q about like 5 or so seconds ago on the Soraka. He doesn't have hook yet. He's gonna have it in like 2 or 3 seconds, okay? So if you walk this way right now and you hold the wave around here, unless he E's into you and then Q's and tries to hook you, which, okay, Soraka should be able to heal up whatever damage this guy does to you, if that's the case. Are you going to be in danger?
No.
Okay, so that's perfect. If that's the case, then you should hold the wave. But now, okay, let's change these champions, okay? Let's say this is let's Draven, okay, and this is Blitz.
Yeah, I'm cooked. I need
exactly.
I think.
Okay, so you see how the power level actually matters so much as to why you're holding. It's because you feel like you're weak that you don't hold the waist wave here. But in reality, Pike and Tristana, they're not going to be able to one-shot you off of one hook. Honestly, Blitzcrank Draven, unless the Draven has the 2 axes spinning right now, they can't kill you either. You're not going to die. You're going to get level 3 off these minions, and then if they try to fight you back, Soraka should land a Q, heal you, and then so on and so forth. So in reality, Soraka is weak, okay? Don't get me wrong, but she's one of the better enchanters, because at least when you take damage, she can heal it back up. If you're playing with Emilio, right, he heals for fuck all, and his shield is also pretty much does nothing. Like, you're basically 1v2 in the lane. In this situation, at least the Soraka's HP bar matters a lot more. So right here, try to hold the wave. And then if he walks up this way, you can start walking back. Okay, I'm fine with this. This spacing, it makes sense, okay? Because right now his hook is going to be around this range. The circle is not perfect, but I'd rather you be around here right now where the arrow is, where the circle is. But your spacing is fine. At least you're not taking the hook, but you're also making them stop their bases. So this is perfect, okay? Off of the level 1, you got a kill. You ended up dying to a level 3 gank, but now their tempo is fucked, and you came back from base with your call. I'm completely fine with this. Rengar's also coming back bot side. Like, you don't need to be worried here at all. But now, okay.
Yeah,
so
I miss all.
Yeah.
By the way, if this is taking a longer than, because I think we have consumed a lot of time already. If you want to speed it up, I'm fine with it as well. Because I don't know how long you usually make this.
It's usually
I'm asking a lot.
It's usually like an hour, but I at least want to make sure that we get through laning phase, because like, or at least like the first like 5-6 minutes of the game, because it seems like you have good concerns. I want to make sure that your concerns are like answered, so that in your next game it's a little bit more clear. Okay, so right here, think about it. Okay, in terms of CSing, if you hit this minion, right, you're gonna be able to CS. If you don't hit this minion, you're not gonna be able to CS. But all of these minions, right, if you don't touch them, you're gonna be able to last hit them, right? This one doesn't die to a turret shot automatically, so it's gonna have a little bit of HP. This one doesn't die to a turret shot, so you're gonna be able to CS it. This minion also doesn't die to two turret shots. Okay, so if you don't touch these minions, you will be able to CS them. Okay.
Yeah.
Sacrifice this minion so that you can get the others. Otherwise, what you do is
I use my
you E through these minions. So now you either have to give up the CS or give up these 2 CSs. Or you have to ping your Soraka to hit this wave with you, okay?
Yeah.
It has to be one of the 3 things I just mentioned. Otherwise, you're going to lose all of these minions, no matter what.
Okay.
So right here, you got this CS. So now you have to give up these 2. And now
I lose.
Yeah. Oh. So your Soraka was also getting stacks off of the Tristana here. So she was not paying attention to you. That was also why she did that. I just want you to know like why she did what she did.
Oh, she has stacks?
Yeah, she had 2 stacks here. Look.
Oh, I know most champions' abilities of just by watching like streams and everything, but I've only read the kit of my ADCs.
I see. Okay. It's just basically like every time she has a timer to hit the Tristana, she'll hit the Tristana, because whenever you kill a minion, it gives you 15 gold. Like if she gives you a minion, whenever you hit a champion,
the item.
For the item. So that's what makes it easier for you to CS. Like if right here she autos this minion for you and she had a stack, it's gonna give you the minion because it executes the minion for you. She's gonna get 15 gold, but if she hits the Tristana, she gets 20 gold. Yeah. So she's always gonna rather hit the Tristana. But regardless, that's not what matters. What matters here is okay. This is what matters. You cannot die here. You or your Soraka cannot die here, no matter what.
I think she dies.
Okay.
Not to spoil, but I think she does.
Okay. So right here in your head, I want you to think this is a Pyke, okay? They are fucked if they don't get a kill right now. They are going to lose an entire wave.
Yeah.
This is your priority.
I think I knew the Pyke was there. I don't know if I ping it, but she gets cooked, for sure. Just keep it playing if you want.
It's because this is your lane. So if your Soraka dies, it's you that's gonna suffer.
Yeah, and the ward. I think I tried to defend her, and I don't know if I die too.
Okay, I hope you don't die, because that would be a little bit sad.
Yeah. So here I'm trying to. Yeah. Try to.
Okay. Actually, wait. Because I think this should go differently. Well, the Soraka completely griefed, by the way. She didn't flash anything, and then she also missed her E and her Q. But right here, they just used... Okay, so Pyke has no Q. Wow, that's a beautiful Q. He has no E, right? So he has no spells. His W is like the move speed thing. This guy just uses Q. Wow, that's a beautiful Q. W and E. Oh, beautiful E. Okay. Can they kill you from full HP?
No.
Okay, so what should you do?
I should chase them down, but since I'm not fully sure of their cooldown timers, I was like, maybe not grief my teammates. So let's just,
No. Okay, listen. You need to be confident about these types of things. This is your ADC matchup, okay? You need to be confident about this. I don't give a fuck about what Soraka thinks. I don't give a fuck about what your Rengar thinks. You, okay? At the end of the day, whenever you play a solo queue game, I want you to think, okay, at least I learned something about the matchup. At least I know that this time I can walk forward. If you don't learn that, every solo queue game you play, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether or not you win or lose LP, because if you didn't learn anything from the matchup or from the game, it's wasted time, okay? So this is your timer, okay? If you really fucking believe that you can kill these guys and run them down, do it, okay? Do it. If you don't believe that you can do it, tell me why you would be scared here. So you said you're not sure of their cooldowns, but okay, assume that Pike Hook, most hooks, okay, they're around 9 to 10 seconds, okay? It's the same thing for Nautilus Hook. Well, Blitzcrank Hook is like almost 20 seconds, but don't mind that. Pike Hook is 9 seconds, okay? Tristana E is 16 seconds. Her damage, 16-second cooldown. The only thing that can be up right now is her W, because she gets it off of a reset, okay? So that's the only damage that she has. In this situation, if she has W and you keep running them down, they can't kill you, right? Where's the damage going to come from? So you have to think about Tristana like, yes, she is like, she does all in, but Tristana, she's kind of a spellcaster too. She needs her E to deal damage. Without her E, she's fucking useless. Okay. So in early game, you have to be thinking about Tristana's E. In early game, okay, what the Tristana needs to be thinking about is your E. Okay? Your E is the most damage in your kit. If you have fucking 10 feathers, she needs to be scared. So every ADC champion, whenever their like highest damage ability is down, if Draven just dropped both of his axes, right? Are you going to be scared?
No.
Exactly. So that's how I want you to think. The enemy champion's most important ability, if it's fucking down, can you all in? If the answer is yes, then you should go for it. Usually the answer is yes. And then obviously if the enemy Pike uses his cooldowns, that's also another timer for you to go in and use all your abilities and like kill them basically. This is called ability matching, because basically they used all of their abilities. Now you use all of your abilities, but you have lethal tempo, so you can keep chasing. Okay? When you're playing lethal tempo champion, you have to make sure in these trades you get the most out of your lethal tempo, because if you let them live here, by the way,
I'm already clicking back. It's very,
you're kind of okay. Your Soraka griefed you, okay? Don't get me wrong, she ran you down, but by running back, you're also griefing.
Yeah, in game, I didn't think she was griefing. I thought that I just trolled the lane. Yeah, but I should just keep autoing the Tristana. What is the Tristana going to do?
She's not. Yeah, she's not gonna bomb you or anything. She literally doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So, but okay, listen. Don't be too hard on yourself. What I'm telling you right now, this is super advanced, like laning, kind of like knowledge. Most people, honestly, even in Challenger, I guarantee you, they don't even know this type of shit. They do it instinctively. Okay, pro players, they do it instinctively, but would they be able to tell you exactly what they're doing at every time? No. Okay. So don't be too hard on yourself, but if there's anything you get out of these games, I want you to think like, okay, either I'm going to review my deaths so that I can die less, because right now, your first death, completely normal, by the way. I don't even think your first death was like something crazy, like, oh my God, you griefed the entire game. Like, no, the game's not even over. But here, like this one, I want you to learn, okay?
Okay.
Especially versus champions like Tristana. This champion is no longer, she used to be like a very, very strong all-in champion. Since they nerfed her, like, because she used to be played mid, she's much more of a scaling champion. She doesn't deal nearly as much damage. And so you don't need to be scared in this situation. Okay?
Okay.
So let me just finish this wave so that you can. Okay, whoa. Okay, Rengar's on bot side, and this Tristana is staying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait.
She had barrier as well.
Okay. Whoa. I keep on saying whoa, but it's because you can kill this bitch. Okay, so right now you see her auto attack range, right?
Yeah.
What do you think you should do?
Walk forward to the Tristana.
So, okay, you auto. Don't. Okay, whenever you're playing Zai, honestly, any champion, if you're playing Kai'Sa, this is the same thing. If you're ever gonna channel your auto, so you have to think about your auto. I don't know if you've ever done any musical, like you have any musical background, but I learned this from doing piano. There's a certain like tempo to the amount of I said tempo earlier, but this is different. The word tempo is like a certain rhythm. Okay, there's a certain rhythm to all of your autos based off of your attack speed. Okay, so
the auto cooldown. Yeah,
exactly. Auto move, and then auto. You cannot Q during your auto.
I keep fucking up that. Yeah.
So one thing that can help with that is you go into. Okay, this is gonna sound boring. Okay, it's fucking boring. Trust me. I've done it too. It's miserable. You have to go into a practice tool and practice this. Like early game, auto attacks are so fucking annoying as ADC because you have no attack speed. It's just so like, it's so annoying to play. But listen, here, the Tristana is dead, by the way. If you autoed and then QE'd, she's dead even through barrier. But because you cancel your auto, you get one less feather, and then you didn't auto her one more time, so she should have died.
Yeah.
So you see this?
I saw a guy. Yeah. I saw a guy that recommended the practice tool thing.
Yeah.
I did it on Ash. I haven't done it on Shaya. I did it on Ash. I still suck, but like I usually like start level 1 and then buy a dagger and then like go a bit up with that. So here I was like, Soraka is going to stop the bases. I was like, please, Rengar, this is illegal. Yes, come bot, kill this bitch. Because here is where I started to tilt, you know?
Yeah.
But I thought the Soraka was not the problem. Because I haven't played Soraka. I've only watched her. I know it's like she turbo heals, but and she has the global R. But here I genuinely thought it was like, fuck, that cast is really save this switch lane, you know? I was like, fucking hell, please.
Okay. So
I thought they would say.
Okay, this is gonna sound mean, okay?
Yeah, it's
okay. So don't take this to heart. But whenever so imagine you were this Tristana, right? You were playing Tristana on this team, and Kha'Zix did this miracle gank and came bot and saved your entire lane, and then you win the game off of it, okay? If it was your play, okay, and you pinged Kha'Zix, okay, Kha'Zix, come bot, let's kill them level 3 camp gank, and it ended up working, right? Would you rather that, or would you rather that Kha'Zix do his own play and then either ruin the game for you or win you the game? Which one would you rather, your play or their play?
My play for sure.
Exactly. So if the Kha'Zix, right, he went ahead and did this play, and Tristana didn't ping anything, she basically won this lane because of her jungler. The next game, when you get the Kha'Zix instead of this Rengar, okay, you're gonna be the one that's winning. But remember what I told you earlier? You're the one that has to be the difference, okay? Now that your lane's fucked, you cannot get tilted at your jungler. It's too late, okay? It's too late to get tilted at your jungler because, let's go back a little bit. When your jungler was bot side, okay, here, and your wave was fucked, did you call for your jungler?
I actually don't know.
The answer is no.
I don't know. The answer is no, yeah, probably.
Because here, okay, if you need to crash your wave and you think they can 2v1 you, in what world is your Rengar who's hitting Krugs, right? Like his job is to come and help you. Okay? The best players in the world, the best bot laners in the world, it's not because they're the best 2v2ers. It's not because they're the best like mechanically skilled players. Okay, of course they're very good mechanically. I'm not gonna say you're in cope, but it's because as bot laners, as any laners, you need to be able to involve the rest of the map to the best of your ability. Okay, if you don't do that, not only you're griefing yourself, you're griefing your team. Because this Rengar, okay, if he looks at your lane, do you think he knows that you need help?
Probably he's clueless.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably he thinks, oh, you're 1v1 and like Pike is not there, you're chilling.
Exactly. But you know, okay, you know from this beautiful picture that you just saw here, okay, if they have their abilities, they can 100 to 0 you, right?
Yeah.
So right here, if you really need your wave crash, and Rengar, by the way, he did run through bot. He should have hit his Krugs and then came bot. But on this wave coming out of the base, are you safe?
No. Quite
Exactly.
good. And Cassis is coming bot too.
Exactly. Ask for your jungle's help. So when you mentioned your Rengar, I didn't even realize how bad it was. Like, your Rengar did grief, okay? Don't get me wrong. But
I grief too.
But yes, you're a part of, you're able to influence their decisions, but you didn't do it. And you did it too late, okay? This is good. You told this rocket to stop her base, but the initial problem is here. If you can't push your wave, okay, and they can kill you, it's the same thing as remember when you were 1 HP and I told you you have to base, right?
Yeah.
What was the reasonings that I told you have to base?
I lose all if I don't base.
Exactly.
At least if I base, I get something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in this scenario, you have somebody that can help you. Sometimes it's going to be your mid laner, okay? He's going to push his mid wave and come down. Sometimes it's your top laner. He's going to have TP and you can put down a ward here and get a TP flank. But if you do nothing, okay, and you play the game basically 1v3 every game, do you think it's going to be easy?
No.
Okay. So this is the formula I want you to think about, okay? When somebody dies, I want you to think about your next wave, okay? So right now, Straka's dead, right?
Yeah.
There's a wave coming out of base and you need to push it no matter what. If you don't push it, your wave is going to get frozen here and you're going to lose the game. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to look at their HP bars. So right here. And think to yourself, okay, can they kill me? What is the answer?
Oh, yes, they can.
Okay. So if that's the case, and you're able to get help from anybody, okay, who are you going to ask for help?
Yeah, the Rengar.
Exactly. It's the person that's usually closest to you. Sometimes your support, sometimes doesn't matter. You need help, spam ping on your wave. This is why people say like, oh, ADCs are so annoying, this, that. It's because you need the help. You literally cannot play without your team.
Yeah.
This is so unplayable. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Because, I mean, I'm watching this like scenario and I'm like, bruh. Pike from half HP, Tristana 200 HP. You're sitting at literally 700 HP and you're not able to push your wave in? Like, bruh, what? And the Pike missed this Q.
Yeah, I was not turbo tilted, but I was like, this is so illegal.
Yes.
Please, Rengar.
Yes.
Please. Yeah, I didn't ping him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pinged him after.
Yes.
Like,
so, okay, look. We are going over time, but okay. I want you to...
Can I pay you?
Yeah.
Can I pay you, by the way? Like, I don't mind extending. I want to review this whole game. Well, you don't mind it.
I mean, I don't mind. It's just, like, I don't want to... I mean, usually it's like $30 for an hour, but I don't know if that's like what you're prepared to pay. If you're prepared to pay for it...
bro. 30 is fine. If you... 30,
sure?
I will... Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Absolutely then. Okay, so... Basically,
you can upload this too. I don't mind it.
Okay,
that's amazing. Upload the whole thing.
Thank you. Okay, so right here, okay, you have to always, if you want, by the way, we can go into another. I'm not sure if you have to re-upload another one. If you have to upload another one, we don't have to do it. But I can look at your other early games as well. Because look, if you can't get past the first 5 minutes of the game without being at a loss, are you going to be able to play like late game?
I think I'm not terrible late game. I die sometimes, like stupidly, like I'm catching a mid wave. I'm like, please team, let's get prio mid so we can move to objective. And then they leave me alone on mid and I die. And I'm like, fuck, I just grieved the game. but I'm like, but if I don't get this, then my team is in disadvantage and they will blame me for them enemy team. I can give you other bots. I can upload them now.
Okay.
Any game, if you check my OpenGG, any game you want. But I don't. Is Ray #103.
Okay.
But I don't promise that I won't tilt. Like, because for the quality content.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind.
The last 5 were free of tilt. Free of tilt. Like. I might spam a bit of like all limping on my jungler. That's the max. The Ash one, for example, that one like felt so unplayable. That one was like, damn, I can't win this. It's impossible.
Yeah.
But it's the one that you said that it was very bad.
Yeah.
It's like it's immobile. It's very bad.
Yeah. You're gonna suffer. So I think. If there's any game I probably want to look at, okay, so this is the type of lane here. If you have the VOD for this one, here,
yeah, I do.
If you're playing this lane and you don't stomp the shit out of them in early game, then there's a problem. Because look,
we won one early, yeah.
Okay, perfect. But here, I want to make sure you're paying attention to the jungler because I want to remind you. Bot lane, not about the 1v1, not about mechanically like skilled. You're probably better than most of the people in your elo. But the importance is if you have a lead, okay, and then randomly the jungler comes and you lose your lead, does it matter that you were better mechanically than them?
No.
Exactly. You have to be able to push your lead and then carry the game rather than with your team, rather than getting a lead by yourself and then not knowing what to do because you don't know how to like progress the game. It's very easy for me to say as well. I'm sitting here and I'm telling you all these things, but when you're in game and you know exactly what you have to do to win the game, like for example here, when you're pinging your Soraka to stop their bases, do you see how like you're doing it without, I don't even think you're thinking about it, but you're like, if I don't stop their bases right now and we don't kill them, my game is fucked, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you're playing lanes like range into melee and you know that you're going to get ganked, I want it to be the exact same like instinct. You're like, oh shit, I'm going to get ganked. I'm going to die. I don't want this to happen. So I'm going to do something about it. Okay? Okay. Whenever you have the game uploaded, I just want to make sure that in this scenario, your wave doesn't get fucked. Wait, whoa.
Yeah, so my Soraka walks up very far.
Kills.
She kills it, yeah.
Okay.
And the wave is good. I'm like pinging. I think I ping her to like, whoa, just calm down.
Yeah. That's perfect. So now your wave is gonna just stand there, and now you. Whoa, what is she doing? Okay. The reason why. Do you know why you're pinging the Soraka to back here? Actually, give me the reason why. Just so I can check.
ping her because like I want her to base. Because I'm totally fine farming, and I don't want her to die to. I don't know if the Kha'Zix is there, because now I'm still jungle tracking, not very efficient, So I'm like, just back off. I don't know where the Kha'Zix is. My wave is perfect right now. Just base, and we are chilling.
Okay.
And
let me think. Okay, so Soraka just came back from base, right? So
yeah,
if she's at, let's say, 70% HP, she doesn't need to base, okay? Basically, she has nothing to go back to base for gold unless she wants to buy, like, I don't know, like an extra ruby crystal or like a fairy charm, okay? That's on her. The reason why you're pinging here is because the next wave that's coming out of base, right? The reason why this is a freeze is because this wave is going to stand here, right? These minions are going to kill your wave that's coming from base. These next minions as well, they need to also hit your wave. Because the Soraka is standing here and she's taking the wave like a dumbass.
Oh
you
yes,
see, you see how this wave is not hitting the wave that's coming out of base? Like this is bad for you. You do need to trim the wave, okay? So number one, hitting the wave like this is good. Yes, perfect. Okay. And then you also okay, so this is perfect. Your last hitting, I just want you to make sure you have 3 extra casters over them. So right now you have, there's 5 casters.
2 more.
And then
2 and 3.
Yeah. So now you have 2 melees, 2 casters more. This is fine. So just make sure you last it here. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So I got rid of 1 because I was like, I'm still not very experienced. I was like, I don't want it to. I want it to freeze, but I don't want it to have to spend a lot of my HP. So I was like,
okay,
let me trim it down a bit to 1 and 3. And then I just
it's okay. Okay. So the reason why I'm saying oh shit is because your next wave is a cannon. So okay, this wave has no cannon, right?
Extra.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you need to make sure, okay, this is kind of hard to think about, but basically whenever you have a wave this big, okay, obviously you don't want to take that much HP, but you have call. You heal from every single one of your autos. So the damage you take, like, let's say maximum, you take like 70 damage, right? By the time they come back, what's up, sorry?
Cool heals?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, call heals
I
for...
thought it was like 3 gold. I thought it was 3 gold. I didn't read the item.
I think it's like 3 HP per auto or some shit. Beautiful circle for us.
I thought it was the Doran blade, the one that...
Yeah, no. 3% or 3 health on hit. And then Doran also gives you lifesteal. So basically, you're healing, like, let's say, like 5 HP per auto attack.
I see.
So right here, like, I would recommend, okay, sure, the wave is big, but if you want to kill a minion, kill a melee minion, okay? These minions, you have to keep them alive because caster minions, they have lower HP, or lower defenses pretty much, but they deal more damage to the wave. It's kind of like mages if you think about it like that. So right here, the more minions you kill, okay, so this is no longer a freeze. They're gonna lose like 2 melees now. But this wave is gonna slow push out. Okay?
Yeah.
So here, let's go back. Here, kill maximum 1 more melee, and that's it. Okay?
Okay.
These ones you can't touch. And then pull this wave. Kha'Zix. This is another skill that I learned from the Turkish ADC Kaori. Whenever you're CSing between autos, okay, this is going to be hard as well. This is a new skill I'm teaching you. Whenever you're in like the 6, 7, 8 minute mark of the game where you can CS and then look at lanes, try to, between autos, pan your camera to mid, okay? And the reason why that's OP is because number one, you get information on number one, the wave. Okay, so how many minions there's here. For example, if they kill the Ziggs, then they're gonna have to push the wave. It's gonna take time, and then you see the HP bars of this guy and this guy. So if Kha'Zix is 200 HP after this gank, right? Do you have to be scared of him?
No.
Exactly. So this skill that I'm telling you right now is going to give you, it's going to change your game completely. I'm not even joking. It's just very fucking hard. You remember when I told you about CSing with your support at turret and pinging them, like right here when you're CSing? Yeah. It's fucking hard. But if you're able to do it consistently, you will climb. I'm not joking.
Okay.
Okay, and then Ziggs dies, I think. Also, you might be able to see who flashes and whatnot, and their ultimates. Yeah. Okay. So
now I was like, I kind of fucked up the freeze. So let me just push, So because my Rengar, I was like, why is Rengar here? Like, they have Tristana has W, Pyke has Flash, Kha'Zix is coming bot. Because I play a lot with lock camera. I've seen videos that say, oh, you need to play free camera, whatever. I'm like, I don't find it comfortable. I only move my camera around when I need like extra vision. I mostly use the minimap. But here I was like, Kha'Zix is coming bot. These two guys are basically ungankable if they have cooldowns. So why is the rank? I know what the Rengar, because I've seen in Twitch streams they walk through the bush and they gank through lane. But I was like, why is he doing this? So in the end, I ended up fast pushing because that's what my Rengar wants to do. I'm like, let's just do what my teammate wants to do.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm going to get him mad and it's going to be worse.
No. Okay. Whoa. You're okay. You did everything so perfectly, Ray. You did everything. You just explained everything perfectly, and then you said the wrong thing. Don't do it because they're gonna get mad. People are gonna get mad no matter what. You're gonna win games, and people are gonna get mad at you. Who cares? Like these people. Yeah. Okay, think about it like this. Are you gonna see this Rengar ever again in your life?
No, but he can't glitch my game.
Okay, sure. And guess what happens the next game you play of League of Legends when you don't have the Rengar?
Yeah, they can grief me again.
You might get you might get a human being that treats you like a human being, okay? The point is,
I swear that's so rare. That's so rare.
Yeah.
So rare.
But okay, listen. Whenever you're playing a game, I'm not searching for you to like manage people's emotions, okay? I want you to make the right play, but also be reasonable, okay? You did everything perfectly here. The reason why you're doing this is because remember last time, right? You died on the wave here. You started spamming assistance on your Rengar at Wolves. This is why he's doing this.
Okay.
Because the last timer, he was pathing top, right? So he was at Wolves and then he was going to Gromp and you pinged him assistance. There's no way where he's going to come bot lane. He can't. He needs to do his camps. So now that he has a timer, he's like, okay, let me help my Xayah. And now you set up the gank perfectly, okay? So let's see how it's played. Okay, well, okay. The only thing I would be a little bit careful of is your Q, because you need to have your Q for...
Here I wanted to focus the Pyke because of Tristana jump. But I think I should have, after reviewing, I think I should have hit Tristana.
I mean, this is...
I'm generally clueless. I don't know. In game, I was hitting the Pyke because I thought Tristana is going to get out with W, and I don't know if I think she had barrier up, and I hit the Pyke on instinct, but...
Okay. This is very easy, okay? I'm going to tell you the easy gank formula, okay? Whenever you're playing any ADC in the game, even if you have if you have CC, it's different because... Let's say you're playing Ashe, right? And you have to initiate the fight. It's a little bit different. But most ADCs, they don't have a lot of like inherent engaged CC. So you have to go on whoever has engaged. In this scenario, who has engaged?
The Pyke.
Well, no. Like on your team, who has engaged? Like who can engage a fight?
Just Rengar.
Exactly. So you have to follow whoever Rengar is. It doesn't matter who.
Okay.
But okay, so that's the baseline, okay? If Rengar jumps on fucking Tristana here, you have to go on Tristana. If he jumps on Pyke, you have to go on Pyke. But if before the gank, okay, this is all set up, by the way. If before the question mark before the gank, you're spam pinging Tristana, okay? Then you can decide who to go on. Okay?
I see.
But at this point, can you ping who to go on?
No.
Exactly. So now you're forced to go on whoever the fuck the Rengar goes on. And you just have to accept it. So right now, let's see how it's played. So you're kiting. And then right here, don't Q. Walk this way. Q through this minion and auto it. And then you E and she'll be snared. This minion here. Okay. So... champions like Xayah, champions like Jhin, champions like I mean it's basically those champions that have like the Aphelios, root, gun, auto as well. Like you can follow up engage. Whenever somebody engages, you have to make sure you follow up on it. Otherwise, this guy's gonna live and your gank is useless.
Okay.
Which look right here.
Yeah. Here I saw the Kha'Zix and I saw the Tristana Flash. I'm like,
Yeah, this is fine. That's fine.
Gank is over.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't remember exactly. I think I went to set up vision, something like that.
Okay. So yeah. So off this, we got their flash. Okay.
Oh yeah, here I fucked up so heavily. After reviewing, I was like, why am I? Because I didn't see Soraka going to set up vision for Drake, and I just let me just woke up, and I die. I think here.
Let me think. Okay. Easiest way to fix this. Whenever you are playing bot lane, okay. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm teaching you, so it might be hard actually.
It's fine. You'll upload this, right?
Yeah.
I'll just rewatch it. Just say whatever you want.
So, whenever you're playing bot lane, actually, did you? How long has it been since you played the game? Or like,
you can check my account. I don't remember.
No,
I have like 100+ games.
Since what season? Sorry, I asked that question.
Watching probably watching 2019. Watching. I'm playing I think a month plus ago. I watch a lot of League, like thousands of hours. I'm talking.
Okay.
Like I know most abilities in the game. Like I follow competitive very closely, and I watch a lot of mostly high low. So although my mechanics might be quite bad,
like they're not bad,
and I can't. Yeah, but I can't. In game, there's so many things I like lost. I'm like, okay, I like the thing I told you. Like my game plan was that, and then I did a completely different thing. I was like, I didn't stick through it, and here the same thing. I'm like, let me go on Pike, but then I saw the Kha'Zix. I'm like, game, it's over. I shouldn't commit to this.
Yeah. So I mean, your thought process here was really good. The only reason why I brought that up is because, okay, so you're not gonna know this, but back in like I think it was season 2 or season 3, Karma. It was a while ago. Her W used to be able to link between her and an ally. So I wanted you to think about it like that. So imagine Karma W. Yeah, her W used to, yeah. It's like, just think about it like a line, okay?
Yeah.
So every single time you are playing in a fight, you're kind of playing around the same area or like same line as your Soraka. There's invisible lines in bot lane that pretty much, like, they say different things, okay? League of Legends is a language, and you're this is gonna sound cringe as fuck, and you're the author of your League of Legends game, okay? In this line, you're much more aggressive than in this line, right? So let's go back. Okay, so you always have to imagine a line between you and your support, okay? There's a line between these two.
Yeah.
If you see the enemy Pike, I want you to be reminded of your support. Why do you think that's the case?
Because if not, I'm 2v1.
Exactly. That's literally.
In lane, I usually play like in triangle. I saw a guy that they said, you need to be in triangle so both can hit the same target and stuff like that. But
I mean,
I'm trying to keep that in mind, but it's so hard.
Don't think about, okay, the reason why the triangle shit is so hard is because, okay, imagine you're playing a game of League of Legends. Already I'm telling you that pinging for your minions is hard. These guys are telling you, think about a fucking triangle. Like, what is this, the Illuminati? Like, yes, exactly. You're thinking about something completely different. This triangle shit is too hard. When they talk about triangles, this is usually pro players that are trying to figure out whether an engage angle is good or not. And they're doing it in review, okay? People don't think about this actively all the time in the game, okay? Unless you're literally a pro player, every engage, it doesn't look like the perfect picture, perfect engaged, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Regardless, in game, the easiest way to learn things is to tie them to things that you already see in game. So for example, when you kill somebody in lane, okay, if you kill this Tristana, then you don't see a Tristana on your screen, right? So in your head, there's something that I can tie that concept of Tristana's not in lane to another concept, which is if Tristana's not in lane, you want to spend all of your gold that you have right now, so push in your wave. Okay? You see that? So the same way I'm saying, if you see the Pyke, I want you to think about your Soraka. It's because if this person, okay, if Pyke is here and your Soraka is not on your screen, that means that they have a numbers advantage. That's one of the many advantages in League. This is the easiest way to think about it. If you see a support, think about your support. If you see a mid laner, think about the mid laner. If you see a jungler, think about your jungler. See?
Okay.
Every game has like pretty much your opponent, and you have to think about it like that. Otherwise, situations like this is gonna happen.
I die here.
Yeah.
I try to like not die, but I die.
It's okay. Trust me. Okay. This shit is gonna happen in your game. This is gonna happen in your games. And okay. So whenever I'm teaching you things about League of Legends, I'm trying to teach you with as many mistakes as your teammates are making in mind, okay? Your Soraka, when she walked this way, okay? Do you think a pro player would do this without pinging?
No, probably not.
Exactly. They would ping their intention so that you as the ADC, you have the information. Okay, Soraka is going to walk. But sometimes people don't think about these things. So this is not necessarily your fault, okay? This is her fault, okay? But you also had the decision, okay, when you clicked towards the turret, she didn't hold your hand and say, Ray, just walk up to the Pyke. Go ahead and do that. You know, she didn't say that, okay? So for every decision that you make in game, you have a part in it. You decide what you're going to do. The same way when Rengar was at Krugs the last time and you needed help on your wave, you didn't ping him. It was on you, okay? Everybody has a part to play in this game. It's never one person's fault specifically. Whoever sits here and tells you, Ray, you solo lost us the game. I can't believe... No, that's not how the game works.
I get that a lot after games.
And think about it, okay? Think about it. Every time these people are mentioning your mistakes, how many mistakes do you think they make? Why do you think they're mentioning your mistakes, by the way? Why do you think they would do that?
I don't know, because they're stupid.
Well, yes, but it's...
I usually... I said that I tilt, and I usually blame it after seeing like a major mistake or like something. I'm like, what is going on? Or after they type something in chat, like I sent you the link to the game that you said.
Okay.
And the Nafiri. Now I've decided that I go with it with a Insta full report, and then I completely forget about them.
Okay.
And like. I send you that game, for example, the Nafiri types something. Oh, again, bad teammates. I full report. I can't chat. Thank God I can't chat now. But yeah, I install them in my mind and I just forget about them.
It's perfect. That's perfect. So no, I like that. You have a very good positive, like,
it's a cope mechanism.
It's good. No, it's good. Okay, so the same way you're coping by doing, like, I mean, okay, the reason why you're reporting them and like basically you're gonna mute them is because they're doing something to piss you off. Okay, if they're doing something to piss you off and that distracts you from the game, it's a good coping like you did a good coping mechanism by muting them. Okay, you're trying to win. Okay, when they're typing and they're flaming you, why do you think they're typing and flaming you other than being stupid?
Because we're losing. If we were winning, they wouldn't say anything.
Yes, but it's because they're insecure. So whenever somebody okay, so remember I'm gonna use you as an example. Don't take this to heart, okay? Because
Yeah,
everybody does this.
Yeah, it's all good.
When your way was fucked, right? And
Yeah.
you pinged late on the Rengar, okay?
Yeah, I'm the griefer there.
Yes.
I know.
Yes. But the difference is the people that type at you and they say you're fucking dog shit, they start question mark pinging you, blah, 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 blah. The difference between you and them is that you're trying to win the game by assist pinging. They're trying to flame you and feel better about themselves. You see the difference?
Yeah.
It's easier to flame someone and blame someone else than it is to take action and try to fix the game yourself. Okay? So just remember that every time someone's fucking flaming you, I've got it. Tarzan has literally told me to myself. Yeah, he's said that multiple times. Cat Evolved, every time I get in a game with him, he calls me the R word. Like, there's so many people.
I don't understand how a sane person can watch that stream. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't.
I watched the video. The bingo of Tarzan. I watched that video. It's very funny. Not funny. I watched it for like 2 minutes, and then I'm like, this guy is seriously ill.
Yes.
And then I just closed it. But that bingo is getting popular nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, I haven't watched this stuff, but
no?
I mean, no offense.
It's like a big. I mean, it's like a big bingo, 8x8 with like, like. Oh, he said a slur. Oh, he called him a PDF. He said it's like when it's like a video of him, and whenever he doesn't, it's like a bingo card. I don't know. I hate Tarzan. I hate Tarzan. But...
No, but I mean, I get no. Trust me, I know anybody who watches Tarzan. I mean, that's your choice, but I don't really like him as a player as a person. He's done some very bad things. But the important thing is, these people, they're not looking to improve. Okay, okay. I don't like to put differences between people, but just remember, okay. When people are being like, they're just spamming you. I've done it in the past too. I flame people when they flame me. I'm not the best person ever. Okay. I'm not fucking Jesus Christ. Like I make mistakes too. But the difference is I try to be better every game. I try to be better. And I want you to be like that, where like the next time you encounter a situation that's similar, where your Soraka, for example, does this bullshit. Okay. You think, okay, what's a way I can okay, obviously in the game it might be hard to think about it, but if you see Pyke on your screen, think about Soraka, and then you walk back and you think to yourself, wow, I could have just lost the game right there, but I prevented it by myself. This is what I want you to be proud about. Okay, this is what I want you to be thinking about, because if you do this, you will get better.
Okay,
these are the things that are going to make you climb, because people telling you think about the fucking Illuminati triangle, think about this, that, like, no, that doesn't tell you shit. Like, you're not okay, when the Pyke, okay, let me make an example right here. When the Pyke was engaging on you, did thinking about the triangle help you? Like,
no.
Exactly. No. This is not fucking geometry class. Like, you just have to think about the Pyke as like a threat. If you think about him a threat, you'll think about your Soraka, and then it'll help you think about the game. These little tricks that they make the game easier for you. But I'm gonna open the other one because I want to see the early game for this, and I want to make sure that at least in this game, like, I can kind of like hammer in some of the concepts we talked about, because I have a feeling in this lane you did everything like pretty well, because it's easier, right? You're playing Vel'Koz into Braum, right?
Actually, you're actually probably in for a surprise, because I'm pretty sure the enemy bot lane was a duo, and my Vel'Koz I was not doing, and I noticed like, these guys are more coordinated than I thought.
I see.
I'm like, so okay, I walked into try because I saw Braum. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. But then I burn barrier because I see the brown flash. And then he visit 2. I'm like, please no.
Okay. Let's go.
I think he burns flash as well.
Let's go back to this, because who did you do this yourself, or who ordered this? I think you ordered this.
I did.
Okay.
So I see the Braum. I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, this is
Please
good.
help.
Yeah. So, okay. You see the Braum, but even though you see the Braum, okay, Braum is the engage, right? So you have to be scared of Braum.
Yeah.
I get that. But whenever you're in these situations, this is a good timer for you to pan your camera. So I'm not telling you unlock your camera, do this, do that. Just move your camera to this area right here. Because
okay.
it'll show you who goes in and out of the bush so that the next time, okay, if Braum walks out of this bush, right?
Yeah.
You're going to see him. Your camera is going to be around like here. You're going to see that.
I mostly do it with the mini map.
Yeah, you can do it with the mini map, exactly. So now your camera would be around here. You would see him either walk here. If he doesn't walk here, then and he stays fogged, you can assume that he's walking here. If he walks out, you're gonna basically you get all the information. But in this scenario,
I saw him walking out, like
so
on vision.
Exactly, you saw the Braum walking out, and you were assist pinging. But do you see everybody right now?
I know I think what was the other champ?
Lucian.
What the set went into their tribush. When the Lux and the Braum are in the middle of the river, so only the Lucian could be on the tribus. So I was confident. I was like, okay, let me just step up, because that was my thought process. I was like, okay, Braum is not on Tribush, Lux is not on Tribush, and the Wen is not on Tribush, and the set is not on Tribush. So I'm assuming I can walk up.
Okay, so what you're doing by walking up right now is telling me one. Okay, so imagine Braum's here. You have that information.
Yeah.
But you also know that your Vel'Koz is over here, right?
Yeah.
So if you're walking in this way, you're gonna have to walk out because Braum is closer to you than your Vel'Koz is close to you. He has all this way to come help you.
Yeah.
So the way to fix that is if you're trying to walk into this tribush, right? You have information that they do not have. Okay, you know that Lucian is in this bush, right?
Yeah.
So if they don't know where your team is, and you want to walk towards this bush, what do you think you should do? There's one very easy thing you can do.
Walk close to the wall on the left?
Yes, but this one involves your teammates. so think about them.
I can ask Vel'Koz to...
Yes, exactly, yes.
I think he started Q.
Yes.
To Q the try.
Yes.
When I woke up.
So what you have to do here, because what I'm assuming you're trying to do is you're trying to pull a 1v1, right? You're going to push this guy out, but who's stronger 2v2 level 1? Braum, Lucian?
Braum, sure.
Exactly.
Braum.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're walking up, you're going to do a short trade. Xayah, Vel'Koz, good at short trading because you outrange them. They're good at all-inning you, okay? So right here, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want my Vel'Koz to be here right now because he's going to throw a Q and I'm going to auto Q and walk out. And this trade's going to be good for me, right? But because you don't do that, you're basically 1v2 here. And you're trading autos. If this Braum, by the way, if he was smarter, all he had to do, he's right here right now.
Q flash.
Yeah. He walks over this wall, Q flash. If you don't immediately flash, you're dead.
Yeah.
Or you lose automatically your barrier. Basically, like, also this Lucian, by the way, he fucked up. He should never E start, okay? He should always W start and then just chase you down because W just gives him more movement speed, more damage. You get it. So right here, like, you're locking yourself into a 1v2. Would not recommend doing this. Now, the result is not what I'm looking for. I'm more looking for you in the next game, okay?
Yeah.
The next time you see the situation, I don't want you to walk in 1v1. I want you to use your teammates' advantage, okay? Xayah level 1 is not necessarily strong, but Vel'Koz Q, the range is insane, right?
Yeah.
So use it. Make sure you use your support because sometimes your support doesn't sounds bad, but sometimes your support doesn't know exactly what they're supposed to do. So if you have better information than them, you have to use it.
Okay. Yeah,
But,
so either don't walk in at all or ask for help.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Ambessa was top also as well. We were 5v4. So I was like, my team won't fight this.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I think I base.
Yeah.
I'm like Brown, no flash, no heal, but my Pelkos bonus everything, I think.
I think you do ping him to be careful, I think.
Yeah. Because here I was like, okay, he's not gonna do anything stupid, but I see him walking up, I'm like, no, please, no.
Yeah, there's not. You did everything perfectly.
I don't know if he dies. I
don't think so. I don't think there's a world where he dies. I hope there's not a world where he dies.
I think I checked. Yeah, he went flash.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Okay.
Here I was like, both supports, no flash, no sums. I'm like, okay, let me.
Perfect.
Yeah, let me deny XP again.
Yeah, you did this perfectly. Yeah. So, actually, wait. Let me.
Yes, it's not good department right now.
I mean, it's okay. It's just because of how you lined up yourself. If you're standing here and you queued through these minions, you'd be able to Q auto kill this mon, and then this one would be alive. But this is like optimization. It's just because you basically dealt an entire auto worth of damage on this minion by your feathers running through it.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's okay. This will come with time. Then this minion. Nice. Okay. So
I actually don't remember much of this game. I know we lost in a terrible endgame fight, but
okay. We can go through lane and then go through the late game fight, but right now I want to make sure that you understand right here. So right now you're queuing through the wave. Right here, what do you think you should do and why?
Like, I was trying to hide from Bram Q while also poking the Lucian with the feathers. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just hide behind minions and try to poke. That was my idea.
So that's good for the 2v2, but remember, League of Legends not a 2v2 game. So this guy's going top, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where the jungler's going?
No, I got no clue because nobody works. yeah, I'm genuine, bro. I'm like,
I know.
No, I haven't seen a word like to know where the jungler is pathing in.
I know. Don't worry.
Yeah, so here I'm trying to shove again.
Okay.
Because I don't know where the jungler is, so might as well just get a bounce.
But okay, right here, there's one thing that you didn't do that you have to do, which is blast the entire fucking wave. Okay, because look, Vel'Koz, no flash, no barrier. Right, this guy is dead to one Braum Q. I'm not even joking. Okay, so you have to use your level. It's the same as last game, by the way. You have to use the advantage that you... Well, actually, it's not the exact same as last game because basically, like, your support didn't lose flash and their second sum.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
In this scenario, it's even worse. So now, okay, because they can literally fight you level 1, you need to hard shove this wave.
Okay.
So you can't wait until the next wave because... Let's go to level 2. Okay, so basically auto E through this entire wave, push it as fast as possible because the longer you take to push this wave, okay, this wave is here right now, okay? Let me pause it actually. The wave is here right now. This next wave, it should end up here. But the longer you take, the further back it's gonna be, okay? Yeah. Because this next wave, if you don't fully crash it, the next wave is going to be held at turret. So let me pause it the second it happens. Okay. So now this wave, instead of being over here, for every second that it stays at turret, it's going to be a little bit closer to turret. So that's 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Basically, your wave, if you don't want to interact with them at all, okay, which you absolutely do not, hard shove it. Okay?
Okay.
You can't, okay, 1v1, if you try to fight the Lucian, okay, do you win? What are your thoughts?
Right now, I think I win. I'm level 2.
Yeah, but with your cooldowns right now, because think about it like
no,
just this wave. Okay.
No,
So if you don't win 1v1, okay, does Vel'Koz win 1v1 versus Braum like in an all-in, let's say?
No.
Okay. So if that's the case, and they, mind you, on the next wave, they can all-in you, okay?
Uh-huh.
You need to hard shove this wave. Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because the longer you wait, basically, okay, I don't know if I'm like, I might have fucked up the VOD because it was slow, but the longer you wait for this, now they have an opportunity off of this minion. They should get it on one of these minions at least. Okay, so they lost too many minions.
I saw I kind of fucked up the wave because now it's very close to the tower. I was like, okay, let me just shove it again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was my idea. Let me just solve it again. But now,
okay, so this is kind of what I was scared of, because
but
your jungler.
Here I was like, Here I was like, but we win. I was like, okay, Brown. Okay, it might sound very stupid, but I was like, don't we win this after Brown's shield goes off if the Vel'Koz just autos the Lucian? I was like, my Q is coming back soon. And yeah, I was like, don't we win this?
Okay, so number one, don't walk past the Braum right now, okay? This Braum completely griefed, okay? Because look at your spacing right now. I'm going to stop it right here. If this guy autos you, by the way, you automatically have to blow flash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because on the next... Vel'Koz just used both of his abilities. He's basically a caster minion, okay? Think about him like as like maybe this much damage. If the Braum blocks... So, remember, your E is all of your damage. Okay?
Yeah.
When Xayah has no E, you're also kind of a caster minion. Okay? So think about it like this. If they can get a stun off on you and then proc PTA, you will drop down to this much HP. Okay?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, on the next all-in, because you can't kill the Lucian with your auto attacks only. Like, he's just going to kite out. Think about it like this. What's stopping him from just walking this way after he procs Braum passive?
Yeah, nothing.
Exactly. You don't have hard CC. So,
yeah,
in this scenario, never give the Braum the all-in angle by, like, putting Braum passive on you. And then, right here, if you Q and you don't have E, do you ever have enough damage to kill this Lucian?
In game, I thought I had with Vel'Koz auto in the Lucian, but he auto the Braum, so I was like, oh, we don't kill. I think Vel'Koz now kills him. I don't know. It was like
no, okay, because you're not doing one thing in specific, which is you're not potting at the start of your fight. Yeah, you didn't pot at all. Yeah, health pot.
Yeah, I always forget about that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's a whole lot of like skills.
It's a lot of HP. Yeah. It's a lot of HP as well.
Yeah.
Here I think he kills him, but I think he dies too. Oh no, he doesn't. He missed the Q. True. It was fine. I was like, in game, I was like, okay, I fucked up. My idea was bad.
I mean, okay. Don't get me wrong. Here, what you're doing is good in the sense that, okay, so they just use all their abilities, okay? That's good, right? But if the Lucian cannot auto the Vel'Koz for the Braum passive, and the Lucian can't auto you, okay, they have no engage. Braum is not an engaged champion. He's a peel champion, okay? He needs to hit you with his Q for the enemy to be able to fight. If you don't give them Braum passive and you keep autoing this Braum, he will drop this much HP. You just have to kite him. You can't walk past their engaged support or their melee support. Sorry, not engaged support.
Yeah, I do that a lot in games.
Yeah,
I walk up too far.
Unless
I don't know why. But...
Unless it's an what's it called? Unless it's a melee support with no abilities. Okay, no abilities at all. You cannot do this.
Okay.
And then if it's a enchanter support, you can kind of do it because enchanter supports are weaker. But this is really important. Okay, you should never give Braum auto range on you, especially versus Lucian, because this is basically it. If you potted though, you would have killed him. You would have had enough HP to flash E.
Yeah.
But that's not the important part. The important part is always try to space this guy. Never give this guy this range. This is gonna cost you your lane. Okay. And then your lane is still fine, by the way. Like it's not over.
I think we died. Yeah. Here I think Nafiri typed something. I full muted. And Nafiri typed some bullshit like, oh, again losing top, losing bot. Next loser team.
No, that's good. That's good that you reported it.
It's just instantly. Like as soon as I see, oh my god.
I get it. Don't worry. Okay. So right now,
yeah, right now I'm just trying to hold, I think.
Yeah, it's just okay. Be careful with your E usage here, because right here you just broke the freeze. So it's not it's not necessarily going to be a freeze, by the way, because look at it like this. So their bot lane, they're taking base right now. They're gonna be in base about now. I'm literally gonna show you exactly where they are with the time. Slowly. This is kind of how like pro players think about where their laners are. So it should be showing around sometime around now. Okay, unless they were AFK in base. If they're not showing, then I'm a donkey. Hello?
I don't remember exactly, to be honest.
They might be cheesing. That's one thing. Oh, wait, they might cheese you. Okay, never mind. They were AFK in base. Regardless, the whole point of that was just to show you, like, you had time to hold the wave, but even if you hold the wave here, you won't be able to actually freeze. They should be here in time. So you see
they're
this?
Stronger as well. I can't fully because they're stronger as well.
When you freeze and they're able to come to you, it's not usually a good freeze because they're just gonna fight you off of it. If you're doing it to fuck their bases, that's also okay, but I don't want you to lose all of your HP over this. Okay, so now the way being at your hold on. Your Braum's doing what I didn't want him to do. Short trades are good. Braum's on your screen. He's just fighting for 0.
Here I didn't want to fight. Cause like I saw Nafiri coming bot and like Amumu coming.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'll make this very quick. If you're ever in a gank angle, okay, your teammates are pinging to come, okay? You're a
By the way, if you one question, if the time is about to be over, we can do another hour. I don't mind saying
no.
like 2. Like generally, because it's been very helpful.
No. But okay. The reason why I usually don't want to do over like 2 hours is because, okay, listen, when I'm telling you these things, it's gonna be very easy for you to like you understand it right now, but I'm giving you so many goals right now that it's gonna take you a while. Okay, it's gonna take you a while to. So
I'm gonna queue up and forget 90%.
Yeah, exactly. So I want you to I want to finish this part of the session, and then I'll give you a goal that you can work on, so that the next game you actually have instant improvement, rather than I tell you all these things, they get in your head, and then you don't actually apply them. You know?
Okay.
Okay. So real quick, right here, if your teammates are pinging in, okay, your Vel'Koz is making a classic mistake, unless they're literally on your screen. So right now, if there's wow, that's a beautiful. If there's an Amumu on your screen right now, this is good. If there's an Nefir on your screen right now, this is good. If they're not on your screen, you ping careful here, because your Vel'Koz, he's seeing the Amumu ping, right? But he's not seeing that the Amumu is not on his screen.
Mm-hmm.
He's griefing, basically. He's making this gank super fucking obvious. And I'm 100% sure in game, you were thinking, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I pinged. Not sure. I think I pinged late, but yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit late, but regardless here, right now, once this happens, I'm like, okay, if you're the Braum here, or if you're the Lucian, and you see a Vel'Koz at melee range of your support, what are you thinking to yourself? Gank
is coming.
Yeah, exactly. This is so fucking obvious. Try not to make the gank obvious challenge impossible edition for this Vel'Koz. And now look at your gank angle.
Yeah, I can't follow. I was thinking, I can't follow.
Exactly. So this whole gank angle, which was your Amumu's timer, he came bot, he was spam pinging to come bot. Unless they're literally on your screen, this is not a gank angle.
I see.
So Vel'Koz, now he's at 200 HP. You have to push this next wave, and you lose 2v2. Unless your Nefiri stays bot here and ganks them and comes and kills them when they fight you, you cannot push this wave.
I think they had vision.
They do have vision, 100%. I mean, yeah, they backed off the second they saw Mumu, so.
Yeah. And Nefiri is still engaged on them, but...
Okay, but you have to make sure, in this scenario, you got help without paying for it, spam push this wave. Spam push. This Nefiri can't stay here forever. She needs to go back mid, right?
Yeah.
She's scaring them off, which is going to allow you to farm this wave. Push it in fast.
Okay.
Because you do need help in this scenario, remember? Remember last game when you were basically 1v2 versus the Pyke and the... Fuck, I forgot their ADC, Tristana. And they just engaged on you, right? And you couldn't push your wave. You needed help from the jungler. In this situation, your mid laner came. Okay? So you have to use this timer fast. So let's see what happens. Because if you don't crash this wave, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, they held the wave. Now you can let the wave come into you. I wouldn't really actually wait. Did Braum use his abilities? Used E.
It was kinda awkward. I was like,
NW. No, you're good. All you have to do is not give the Braum Q angle. I would be scared for you if Braum had W, because then he would be able to W onto these minions after Lucian clears this cannon, and then they would just run you down. But you're good. Yeah. Push this wave. Braum's also half HP. Okay, now what do you think you should do?
I think I based.
Yes, perfect. Okay.
No, I did not base.
Okay, but no. You based, but you did a greedy base. Okay, so think about it like this: you pushed your wave. The only time I want you to greedy base, okay, is if you have a huge fucking wave. So they need to stay at turret no matter what, and you can get the easiest, greedy base here, and they will never walk up to come and cancel your base. Okay, because they need to get all this EXP, right? In this situation, there's literally 4 fucking minions. So you have to walk all this way. Remember, because they have vision in the river. So if you walk this way and you show on vision resetting, they're going to cancel you. If you run to these bushes, there's a high chance there's no ward. Yeah, exactly. So this is
greedy.
Yeah, this is a greedy base.
I don't know if I ping my support to help me get it. I don't know. No, I did not. I just took. Yeah.
Also, your Mumu's showing on vision again, so this is kind of scary. This is not a gank. Oh my god. Okay, well, they're trolling really, really fucking hard. Oh. Okay. Couple of things. Okay.
I wasted my, I think, here.
Yeah. So right now, if your Amumu is spam pinging to come bot, right? So your idea is, I want to push this wave. He pinged on his way to Drake, right? So you have a plan, he has a plan. Okay. The point where you fucked up was using your E, because he went from I want to go do Drake to now I want to come bot. So no matter what, now you have to have enough mana for Q, or you need to hold your E. Okay. You're not gonna have enough mana for Q and E, but I want you to at least have enough mana so that you can like follow up on the engage. Because right here,
Yeah.
okay, you leveled up. Actually, because you leveled up, you would have enough mana for your E. Actually, now that I think about it. So then right here, you want to Q auto and then E, and you would get the kill. Okay. So
Yeah.
gank angle, try to save your abilities, mana. And then if he's going to Drake, you can do whatever the fuck you want, because you need to get your wave in. Okay? So we went through a fucking whole lot of shit, Ray. So I'm gonna write down a couple of things, especially from last game. Number one, for your waves, I always want you to think in two ways. So number one, if you can push the wave, how many waves you can push. So remember last game, I told you you can push, fuck, I don't know where I put the VOD. Last game, I told you you could push, I think it was 3 waves. So this wave, and then you slow push this one, and then you hard shove this one. This is perfect. And then this one, because you are weaker by a whole lot and you had no sums, think about how many waves you can push, right? So right here, you push 1 wave, and then you hard shove this one. And this one, you shoved 3, because unless they're level 2 on your screen, they can't kill you, and you have all your summoners. In this one, you have no barrier. This guy has no sums. The second they get level 2, you're dead, right? Like they can just flash on you.
Yeah.
So level 1 in terms of wave, 2 wave or 3 wave fighting. And then I want you to think about your jungler versus their jungler. Okay. So if your jungler pathing top, play safe. So it's always better to be safe than sorry if you don't have vision of the enemy jungler. Okay. So this game, no vision of the enemy jungler. You don't know where he is. This game, no vision of the enemy jungler on his raptors, which would give you more information. So right now, okay, technically, by the way, you did have information, because even if the Kha'Zix was starting, like, let's say like wolves, which usually Kha'Zix don't start wolves, you have a word on this blue buff. So no matter what, he needs to be topside. By the 2-minute and 15 mark, if he doesn't show on this word, he's topside. Okay. So if he's either pathing bot, if the enemy jungler is pathing bot, or you have no vision, you play safe. If your jungler is pathing bot, then you can play aggressive for the Scuttle Crab timer. So 3 wave 4. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 wave based on your level, your 2v2, and then based off of your jungler, it tells you how to play on wave 3, wave 4. So wave 4 is the cannon wave, right? So if your jungler was pathing bot in this situation, hold on. if your jungler was bot right now, right? Would they be allowed to
Yeah.
do this?
No.
Exactly. So wherever the jungler moves, you need to decide on your waves. If you don't do that, you're fucked. And then, okay, if wave is stuck, call for help. No help. Base. Okay. You remember when this little Rengar situation happened? It was over here.
Yeah.
So if they can fight you, actually let me reword this. Okay. So this is going to help you play the game a lot easier. If you I would rather you not die in a situation where your wave is going to be fucked than die and your wave be fucked, okay? So always try to be safe. Always rather be safe than sorry, because in League of Legends ranked edition, okay? Do you think your jungler is going to come and save your lane?
Hell no.
Exactly. So
He's on a turbo fan, at least a Rengar farm level 6 and then do things.
Yes. And then, okay. In both of the games that I just watched, you have range support versus engage, or versus melee support. So, number one, spacing. Spacing engage. You have to space the engage, and then if your support isn't spacing the engage, you ping back. This game you did a really good job, level 1. You literally pinged your Vel'Koz not to go in, and he went in, okay? On this wave, on the level 1, you also did a really good job of pinging your Soraka to not hit the wave. She hit the wave. It's okay.
Yeah.
In this situation, this is more pre-planning than anything. And then the last thing I want you to focus, so the first one would be, I'm gonna move this. The first one would be this: 2-wave or 3-wave. So in this situation, you 3-waved. This situation, you're weaker, so you 2-waved. Then put this here. And then the last one, imagine a line between you and your support. Or whenever you see enemy sup, think of your sup. So this is mostly for when your support is not always going to be thinking about you. He's not always going to be thinking about, like, how do I help Ray get his wave in? How do I help Ray 2v2? So even though it's not necessarily your job, okay, the way that they play is going to influence your game. So you have to think about it. So right here, actually, it was like around here when she walked into river to ward and she didn't tell you and you died. That was her job, right? But you ended up dying for it. So you need to think about it. Okay?
Okay.
So number one is this. I want you to think about your first 3 waves. And then the next part is jungle. And then once you get to wave 5 and you're able to play consistently, okay, you're not getting ganked as much. You're not getting, you're not dying on the first 3 waves or blowing your summoners. The game is going to be 1,000 times easier, okay? If you can get through the first 5 minutes of the game without, number one, losing a lead or being, like, I guess you're not flipping the games, but you're not really equal. And that's something you told me you wanted to do. You don't want to be losing super fucking hard in matchups that are losing. Just being equal, that's going to make your game 1,000 times easier. And majority of players, once they get from the early game to the mid game, they kind of have an idea of how to play. And I think that's specifically for you. Okay. One thing though, this one, your support, when she warded the tri-bush, right?
Yeah.
This gave you, hold on, let me, remember this little thing where she walked up and showed that she warded the tri-bush? Okay.
Yeah.
Your baseline, I don't know how else to say this, but like your standard warding place,
Through the river.
yes,
Okay.
at least in the first 3 minutes of the game, because usually if the enemy does a gank through river, okay, this way, they're more likely to do cheese ganks early on in the game because you have less abilities to like move, you have less abilities to like get out of a bad situation, rather than, let's say you're around level 6, right, and the enemy jungler goes behind you, it's much easier for you to get out, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have ulti. So basically, early game, try to ward this as much as possible, and then in mid, like 8 minutes onwards, you can ward this, but then the mid laner needs to ward this, right? Because then you have vision of this entrance and then this entrance. Okay. So focus on your 2v2 overall. So these waves, I'm repeating myself a lot, so I apologize for that. But
it's all good.
Yeah, these two will stabilize the game, and then think about the jungle, and then we're gonna move on from there. Once you feel like you're getting consistent with it, we can maybe book another session. You can also ask me questions. Feel free to do whatever you want, but I want you to, if there's anything you take out of this, okay, is to make sure that these waves, you have an idea as to what you're doing and you actually follow up with it. Okay.